War of the worlds. Are we being invaded by aliens? We know they're out there. Government doesn't give us any explanation as to what's been going on for decades. Are these UFOs from outer space? Are they alien craft? Well, one can only hope. And maybe we can get them to abduct Joe Biden. Maybe that will be the answer to our problem. Let them take him aboard an alien spacecraft. He's about ready to pass on anyway. They can dissect him and figure out how you come up with a president that's so stupid and so criminal that he won't even tell us what's going on at this particular time. Now, if indeed it's something really important, then the American people need to know. But of course, from our so-called government, we never get the truth. All we get are lies. Doesn't matter whether it's the federal government or state governments. And look what's going on in Ohio, in Palestine, Ohio. It's not Palestine, Middle East. It's Palestine, Ohio. Hamas isn't in control. Nobody's in control, apparently. Palestinian people in Ohio and in Israel deserve answers to a lot of different things. But the fact is that this country lies to the American people. And that is a problem. And that's why we are saying that we need to declare independence. We need to form a new government, not a new nation. We're at the point where we can't believe anything. And I got to tell you something with regard to Ohio. I lived in Cleveland for a while. The place is bad enough. The winds that are probably going towards Cleveland, very, very toxic, will harm people, not just Cleveland, but Ohio, Pennsylvania, states around it. It's scary. And this is where we are, as I say, fellow patriots. This is where we are. And this is why the Gestapo of the Justice Department is doing so much to put down any dissent that can go up against the powerful elite in Washington, not just the corrupt Democrats, the socialists, the communists, the atheists, all the radical groups, but also the Republican establishment. It's the flip side of the same coin. Perhaps not as evil as the Democrats, but certainly evil in and of themselves. Because the American people no longer believe a word that comes out of their mouth. And this is a perfect example. So I want you to go to freedomwatchusa.org, contribute to our cause, contribute to our citizens' grand juries, our citizens' trials, to hold the guilty accountable. We will be going after the officials in Ohio that allow the people to be poisoned there, who didn't tell them the truth of what's going on. To this day, we don't know what's going on. And we'll be going after federal government officials who lie to us about whatever it is they claim they're shooting down. Who knows if they're shooting down anything, for that matter? Maybe Biden just wants to look tough because he knows how weak the rest of the country and the world perceives him. He knows that we believe him to be bribed and know him to be bribed by the communist Chinese. So there's an implication that the Chinese are behind all of these craft that have been shot down, 4 of them just in the last week. Frankly, I doubt that most of it comes from China. Yeah, China is evil, there's no doubt. People of China are good, but the government is evil as well. But then, so too is our country. And as I said in my broadcast last week, our radio show, you want to know who was responsible for COVID-19? Look at the US government, the so-called US government, not the government of the people, government of the elite, who at Fort Detrick, Maryland, created the seeds of the SARS virus and sent it to communist Chinese Wuhan lab, where they knew that it would probably be experimented upon to create a bioweapon. Fauci was behind it. Fauci sent it over there. Biden and Obama during that administration gave the Chinese almost $4 million. They have now resulted, their actions, foreseeably, in the death of over 6 million people in this country and worldwide, more than Adolf Hitler killed. So this is where we are. I want you to get my book, It Takes a Counter-Revolution, Wake Up America. The Justice Department is trying to put everything down, the Gestapo of Biden's Justice Department, because they know that the American people have had it, that they're at the cusp of a revolution. We don't want to see it violent. We want to see it peaceful. And that's why I want you to go to freedomwatchusa.org, sign up for our cause with tax-deductible contributions. We need to get bigger. We need more lawyers. We need to have more reach. We need to try the guilty. Citizens' trials, citizens' justice. Put them away where the sun don't shine. We have the right to do it. Our Declaration of Independence says, whenever the sovereign fails to represent the people under laws of nature and nature's God, we have the right to alter or abolish that government and to form a new government by and for the people. And like our founding fathers, we have the right to take our legal system back from these corrupt political hacked criminals on both sides of the political fence that are controlling our lives and don't even have the decency to tell us the truth. So go to freedomwatchusa.org, contribute to our cause. Tax-deductible contributions with a contribution of $50 or more will send you my book, It Takes a Counter-Revolution, Wake Up America. I'm not Mark Levin. I don't tell you something you already know. We know American Marxism is here, and I don't tell you to just go out and protest and boycott. No, we need stronger action before all is lost. So if you're retired, sitting there on the couch being entertained by Sean Hannity, get up off the couch, get off of your butt, and do something for your kids and grandkids. And if you're middle-aged or you're young, you better do it now, or there'll be no country left for you. It's almost gone at this point. So let's just hope that we have alien visitors, and let's hope they decide to abduct Joe Biden and take him away, that we don't have to see his ugly, disgusting, criminal, dumb face again. I'll be back tomorrow with another special podcast. Until then, remember, the Father and Son will only help us if we help ourselves. Thank you for listening to me.